Have you ever felt like life left you empty, unsure of your next step, or grieving what you thought your future would be? The book of Ruth shows us that even in our darkest chapters, God is quietly writing redemption into the margins. Ruth's story begins with absolute heartbreak. Her mother-in-law, Naomi, loses her husband and both of her sons. Ruth loses her own husband. They're left facing grief, displacement, and a future that looks completely uncertain. These are experiences so many of us know all too well today. Grief can shake our very identity and sense of security. What Ruth and Naomi show us is that acknowledging our pain isn't a lack of faith. It's a real and necessary part of the journey. But then we see this moment of radical loyalty. Naomi tells Ruth to go back to her own people, but Ruth refuses. She speaks those famous words, "Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people and your God my God." This is a powerful picture of deep attachment, commitment, and sacrificial love. From a mental health perspective, healthy connection is a huge protective factor in our emotional healing. Ruth models a steadfast presence, which is something we all need in our lives, and something we can all offer to others. So, Ruth leaves everything she's ever known and bravely starts over in Bethlehem. She doesn't have a grand plan. She just takes the next small step. She goes to work in the fields, humbly gathering leftover grain to provide for herself and Naomi. Starting over takes incredible courage. Ruth's story reminds us that small, consistent steps are exactly how you rebuild a life from scratch. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just do the next right thing. And it's there, in the fields, that kindness begins to heal. A man named Boaz notices Ruth. He doesn't just see her hard work. He sees her character, her loyalty to Naomi. He treats her with dignity, offers her protection, and shows her incredible generosity. Kindness is truly transformative. While trauma often comes from people, healing can come from people too. Boaz becomes a safe person in Ruth's story, a tangible sign of God's provision. This brings us to the beautiful ending, redemption and legacy. Ruth marries Boaz, and they have a son named Obed. This isn't just a happy ending for one family. Obed becomes the grandfather of King David, placing Ruth directly in the lineage of Jesus Christ. God turns ordinary faithfulness into extraordinary purpose. Ruth's story is a powerful reminder that no matter how broken your beginning feels, God specializes in redeeming our stories and giving us a future filled with hope. If you found this story encouraging, please like this video and subscribe for more content that explores faith and life. Thanks for watching.